New Orleans Saints are off to Kansas City for Week 5, trying to become the first team to take the Chiefs down in 2024, who keep on finding ways to win.
P-Ryan fighting for it, gets it, touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City 4-0 without Patrick Mahomes playing at full Mahomes levels. Chiefs only managed 17 points last week. Mahomes did just enough though. 245 yards, over 8 yards per attempt, longest air yards throw he's ever made.
This one is going deep for Worthy, and the rookie hauls it in!
Saints secondary has that Xavier Worthy kid to chase, 73 yards versus the Chargers, and his role probably expands now that KC lost star wide receiver Rashee Rice.
Oh my gosh.
And Rashee Rice is banged up.
Of course, the tight end spot is a Mahomes go-to. Really leaned on it last week. Not just Travis either. Noah Gray went for 40 yards.
Boom! Now get your eyes right back and fire that ball. That's really hard to defend and really hard for quarterbacks to do.
Kelsey, 89 yards, 5 more targets than anyone else on the team. He's also going to have to put in some OT going forward.
Here's Mahomes launching it down to Kelsey. That'll quiet a few folks.
Saints defense, they take on. Didn't give up any touchdowns to Kirk Cousins. Under 7 yards per attempt, they picked him off, held him to a sub-70 rate. Tight end Kyle Pitts, 3 targets, no catches.
Second down and 3. Cousins over the middle. It is picked off.
Saints pass rush could swing things too. Mahomes was sacked 3 times in their win. They gave up 2 sacks to edge guy Bud Dupree.
They collapse on the quarterback and drop him for the sack. Bud Dupree.
Chiefs offensive X factor, the run game. Kareem Hunt is back in Kansas City. He looked good in his debut, sort of. 69 yards, 4.9 a run.
Looked like the Kareem Hunt of yesteryear on that run. His first carry goes for 9 yards.
He draws a Saints front that just gave up 5.9 a carry to the Falcons. Just 15 attempts, only 88 yards, but wasn't a strength. Not like their own rush attack. Chiefs defense having to deal with Alvin Kamara this week. 77 yards, 4.1 a carry versus Atlanta, a touchdown.
Kamara, he is in for a Saints touchdown.
He's had 75 plus rush yards in all 4 of their games, and when the Saints need a short TD run or first down, they can go to Taysom Hill. He punched it in twice last week.
There's Taysom Hill running hard into the end zone for his second touchdown today.
KC's front they go after wasn't an easy nut to crack week 4. They held J.K. Dobbins to 2.3 a carry, held L.A. to 2.3 a run overall. They're holding runners to 3.8 for the season.
On 3rd and 1, they are able to stuff Dobbins short.
Kamara, of course, a threat in the passing game as well. 42 receiving yards, 7 catches last week.
Kamara makes the catch, heading for the sidelines.
Kamara, 9 targets. Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, 10 and 11. Those 3, the primary pass catchers KC's DBs have to worry about. Shaheed comes in off an 8-catch, 83-yard outing.
Down the sideline, and Shaheed tries to hurdle his way towards the goal line.
Olave, 8 catches, 87 yards.
Carr to the near side. It's Olave who makes the catch for a Saints first down.
KC secondary, they do battle with, did give up a touchdown to wide receiver Ladd McConkey, 67 yards. That was the worst of it. They held Justin Herbert to 179 yards, under 7 yards per attempt, only 1 touchdown allowed.
Doesn't sell the outside enough, and this ball really had a great opportunity for the Chiefs to go the other direction.
Carr has to worry about Chris Jones. KC's star defensive tackle bagged Herbert 2 times. He has 3 for the year. Those were Kansas City's only 2 sacks last week, but 10 QB hits, pressured him over 40% of the time. That's good stuff.
As he gets sacked back at the 41, Chris Jones.
Hold on, says Houdat. Just last week you said Carr didn't deal with protection issues, and he faced pressure 40% of the time week 3. Yeah, my bad. Not that I don't watch, but I can only absorb so much when there are 6 or 7 games going on. I should have checked the pressure rate he threw against. Forgive me. Last week, Carr under pressure 28% of the time. That's average territory. Only 1 sack taken, only hit 3 times. No touchdowns for Carr, picked off, low 80s rate, under 7 yards per attempt.
4th and goal, pressure on Carr, throws to the end zone, incomplete.
Believe it or not, I'm not always walking on air, but I do try to read what's in the comments section, so keep filling it with corrections or keys or predictions. You're like the Renee Zellweger to these previews. Panel of 10, who's coming with me?